Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And we all have a computer, okay? And in that computer, we store all our important files. So let's say if you have a very important file, okay, you don't want anyone in your home or anyone in your office or even your siblings to actually access that file, okay? Only you want the control over that file. Then what you will do? So there are some methods, like some people will just hide that file, okay, and now it's a great thing you can do that as well, but that does not means privacy, right? If anyone knows about computer, he can actually unhide those files, okay, and if you add a dot, if you are renaming a file, then it will just hide that file and it won't be shown by anyone. But if you just open terminal, and now if you see, we cannot actually see the hidden files right now, but if I just type this command, you can see all the hidden files are now accessible by anyone, okay? So anyone who knows about computer can access that file, okay? Now the thing is that you don't want them to know what is inside that file, and you want to protect that file, okay? So how can you do that? Now there are some methods, and today we will discuss about that, okay? So let's make a folder, test file, and let's go to that folder and make another folder. So my files. Now this is the folder, so let me go to that folder as well. Now you can see there's nothing in the folder, okay? We will make some files. So touch command is used to make files, so you can make any type of file using touch command. So we will make 10 files, so we will use sequence to just make more than one files, and you will use x argument as well, so that you can make that file. So okay, .txt. Okay, so now if I just show you, we have made successfully 10 files in a row, okay? Now let's just put a data in the file. So let's say file 2, okay? So let's just nano it, okay? File. So let me just type something. Hello, this is a private file and the data is secured, okay? Now if I just cat this file to, you can see we have our data, right? Now this file can be accessed by anyone, okay? So if anyone can go inside this folder, he can watch the what is inside that file, right? So how can we protect this file? Now do you know about OpenSSL? Now this is a very good thing if you want to encrypt your file, okay? So let me just open man page of OpenSSL. Okay, OpenSSL. So it cryptography is the thing, so it will provide a extra bit of security to your file, and these are the commands that you can use, and these are the encryption methods. So in this video we will use AES 256 CBC to encrypt the file. Now these are a type of encryption that you can use, so there are many type of encryptions, you can use any of them. We will use this one only, okay? Now okay, let me just encrypt a file, okay? So how can we do that is use the command OpenSSL and enc for encryption, and then we will specify the type of encryption. So 256 CBC, okay? Then there's a thing you can use, salt. So what salt will do is it will provide an extra bit of protection to the file. I'll show you how. Now type in and give a file. So let's just say file 2.txt and out. Now here is the thing. In out. So if you are using the out command, you can, change this file as well. So if you want, you actually rename this as a txt file, or you can actually change the extension. So that will be more difficult for anyone to access that file. So let me just, for now, dot txt dot enc, use dot enc on the last. Okay, now once I press enter, it will ask for a password. Okay, so let me just make a password. So I added a password, and if I just show you, then here is the file, the encrypted file. Okay, now let's just open and see what's inside there. Okay, so you can see this is some kind of random strings over here, and the file is encrypted. Now as we use the command salt, it just added salted term in front of the file. Okay, so the data is now encrypted. Now this data cannot be decrypted until unless they know which kind of encryption this you have used and what is the passcode. So if anyone knows the password, he will eventually crack this file, but not till they know the password and the encryption type. Now this file cannot be seen by anyone easily. So if you just want to decrypt that file, so obviously you know that you know that password. Okay, and you want to decrypt the file, you want to access this file. So you can use OpenSSL command, OpenSSL, and you can enc, so for encryption, and dash t to decrypt. Okay, now you will specify the type of encryption that you have used. So it's 256 cbc. Now you have to specify the file you want to decrypt. So we will use file 2.txt.enc, and we will out as dec.txt, so decrypted file. Now it asks me for password, so let me just give it a wrong password. Okay, so here you can see it's wrong password, so it will actually not okay, let me just open the dec file and let's see what is inside this file. You can see nothing. Okay, it's still unreadable thing. Now if you just use this command and give a right password, and then we will just cat the file. Okay, then you can see the file is now decrypted. So this method is really useful. You can not only encrypt text files, but you can encrypt any type of file. So any extension, a pdf file, a video, of audio file, anything can be encrypted. Okay, and now most of the people will think that my whole folder is a private folder, and I want to secure my whole folder. Now OpenSSL does not allow you to actually encrypt a folder, but you can actually do something smart here. So let's say this is my files folder, and this is the folder I want to encrypt. So my all the secret files are inside this folder, and I want to encrypt this folder. So what will I do is I will just I will just compress this file. Okay, so cvf, now cvf, c for create, v for verbose mode, so we can actually see what's happening, and f to give a file. So my files, and let me just give this a name, what name we want to use on this file. So let me just okay, so let me just make a name. So encrypted dot tar, tar. What happened? Okay, so we just mess the command. So we have to use name over here, and here we have to specify the file. Okay, now let me just show. Now this file is encrypted in a tar format. Now what you can do is you can actually encrypt this file now. Okay, you can actually encrypt this and your whole folder will be encrypted. So let me just see if we have history of the encryption command here. So let me just give this in as enc.tar, and for the out we will just give it any random. So let me just give a index.html. so this is actually not html file will, but we are creating it as a html file. So extra layer of security and to misguide people that it is html file, but it is not. It is actually a, a data file, actually a tar file that has been encrypted, and the face is changed from tar to html. Now it will ask for a password. Give this password, verify the password, and here you can see we have now let me just cat this file, some random thing. Okay, it's random stuff. Now the same way we decrypted the that file earlier, we can actually decrypt this file as well. So let me just show you how you can decrypt. So we'll just type the command enc-d, and we'll use the same encryption AES 256 CBC, right? And just give the in file index.html and out file. So we will out it as a tar file. Okay, so dec.tar, ask for a password, give a password, ls. Now dec.tar is here. Now let me just remove this folders, because if we will extract this folder, it will actually give this folder. So remove my files. Now decrypt that folder. I'll decrypt that tar file. So tar, how to decrypt xvf, and dec.tar. Now let's say it, cd my files. Here you can see all the files are intact and nothing happened to any of the file. Okay, no file is broken or anything. So our data is safe. Now you can actually use this process and you can actually secure your file as well. Now if you use if you want to hide file, then you can actually use encryptions and then hide files, or you can use tar, you can the tar file. Okay, you can actually add up extra layer of security by adding of password to the tar file as well. So encryption and then tar file password, and then if you just encrypt every file inside, then it will be impossible, impossible for anyone to actually crack this file. Now I you might be thinking that I am over telling you that why privacy is important, but actually this can be really helpful for you if you uh, want to encrypt your file, if you want to secure your file, then please do this and start using linux. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you really enjoyed this video, so make sure to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys.